Overnight, details emerging about a deadly shooting inside this Walmart in Beaver Creek, Ohio, a suburb of Dayton. Police responding to reports of an active shooter with customers running and screaming. Students at nearby Wright State University shaken up.
We're tracking breaking news right now. One person is dead and 2 suspects are in custody after a shooting in Dayton, Ohio, sparking federal agents and bomb squads to respond. The Dayton police posting to Twitter to say the affected area is now safe. Authorities warned to avoid the scene and told residents to stay inside. Few details about the incident are known at this time, but we do know that there was a heavy police presence from multiple jurisdictions and the FBI present throughout the day. An investigation remains ongoing.
Now we know how a murder suspect knew the 2 women police said he killed in a gas station parking lot. I'm James Brown.
I'm Cheryl McHenry. The victim's family and friends say the suspect was a close friend of the victim.
News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live with more on these latest revelations. Mike?
Well, James, besides the brutal nature of the shooting that took 2 women's life here at this Shell station, another factor that has caught the attention of the public on this case is the fact that the 2 women actually sat lifeless in their car for more than 3 hours before anyone called investigators, and that has made their family and friends' agony even worse.
Most people in Dayton were gearing up for the Christmas holiday weekend. No one would have ever imagined what was about to unfold on the city's west side. In the end, 6 people would be dead.
Today, we have a chilling tale that unfolded in the heart of Dayton, Ohio during the winter of 1992. Grab a warm cup of cocoa because this story is as cold as the snow that covered the town. Now let's get started with the Dayton Christmas killings. It was winter 1992 in the peaceful town of Dayton, Ohio. The air was filled with the joyous spirit of Christmas as the community embraced the holiday season. But little did they know, a nightmare was about to unfold. A group of 4 teenagers and young adults calling themselves the Downtown Posse saw excitement during the festive season. Marvelous King, the 19-year-old leader, along with his 16-year-old girlfriend Laura Taylor, and their accomplices DeMarcus Smith and Heather Matthews, embarked on a horrifying murder spree. On Christmas Eve, the Downtown Posse spree began. Their first victim, Joseph Wilkerson, fell prey to a scheme involving seduction and robbery. The group robbed his house, resulting in Wilkerson's tragic death.
But once they killed Joseph Wilkerson on Christmas Eve, they used his Prescott Avenue home while he lay dead in a bedroom. The posse included 20-year-old Marvelous Keene and 3 teenagers, Laura Taylor, Heather Matthews, and DeMarcus Smith.
The group remained at Wilkerson's house, turning it into their base of operations. Little did they know, this was just the beginning of a senseless killing spree that would shock the town. The night continued with the ruthless murder of Danita Gillette, a young mother who became an unsuspecting victim at a neighborhood market. The gang's lack of remorse was evident in their actions.
Christmas Eve, the first victim was discovered, 18-year-old Danita Gillette. She was shot while using a payphone at what used to be a neighborhood store for her gym shoes.
She was a happy-go-lucky person, somewhat shy, not really outgoing. She was very loving. She was very caring. She was easy to be around. I had every confidence in the world that my sister would have been something amazing.
On Christmas Day, the spree continued with the calculated murder of Richard Maddox, targeted for his connection to Laura Taylor's past. Once again, Laura Taylor was the girlfriend of the leader of the Downtown Posse, Marvelous King. The group's actions left a trail of devastation.
Christmas Day, 19-year-old Richard Maddox was shot to death in his car. Doyle Burke, chief investigator for the Warren County Coroner, was on the Dayton Homicide Squad back then.
Anytime you have anything tragic around a holiday, especially Christmas, that just amplifies it.
The group's massacre reached its peak at the Shortstop Mini Market, where they casually killed Sarah Abraham and injured Jones Pettis. This senseless act resulted in her being robbed of $44.
December 26th, Sarah Abraham was shot during a robbery at her family's store and later died at the hospital. Little did detectives know these crimes were connected.
The fact that it was truly stranger on stranger crime, which is the most difficult homicide to solve. There was not even a motive.
Detectives also didn't know the killers were young, calling themselves the Downtown Posse, and that Christmas hanging out here at Courthouse Square.
Wendy Cottrell and Marvin Washington became the final victims, eliminated by the gang to prevent them from becoming witnesses. The spree had taken a dark turn, leaving the town in shock.
December 27, 2 more bodies were found here at a city-owned gravel pit. Teenagers Wendy Cottrell and Marvin Washington were killed because the posse thought they would snitch. Keene later confessed and was sentenced to death. Rhonda Goulet spoke at his clemency hearing.
If I could go back to December the 24th, 1992, I would gladly lay down my life for my sister. That's how much I love her.
The gang's swapping of plates and cars caught the attention of the police. An encounter with a vigilant police sergeant, John Huber, led to the apprehension of the Downtown Posse. Little did Huber know, his life was on the line during the capture.
Retired Police Lieutenant John Huber, now safety director at Sinclair, remembers the day he caught them.
It's one of the memorable moments I've had working for Dayton.
After spotting them on Kumler Avenue in a stolen car.
They all cooperated, put their hands up. I was later to find out from the detectives that Laura Taylor told Marvellis Keene to shoot me, and he wouldn't.
Marvellis Keene received the death penalty and was executed in 2009. Laura Taylor and Heather Matthews are serving life sentences, while DeMarcus Smith is at the Mansfield Correctional Institute. The legal aftermath casts a long shadow over the city.
Keene was executed in 2009. The other 3 got life sentences. In a prison interview, Heather Matthews blamed peer pressure for her role.
I wanted to be like them. I wanted to do what they was doing.
Laura Taylor started the crime spree by telling the group, "Let's put some drama in our lives." Detective Burke says they certainly got that.
They enjoyed it, they lived it, it made them somebody.
It made them the worst spree killers in Dayton history. Becky Grimes, Newssetter 7.
The Oxygen Network aired a documentary titled 6 Sleighs of Christmas, shedding light on the tragic events. Additionally, a book titled The Christmas Killings was written by those involved in the case, providing an in-depth look at the investigation. In 2021, Laura Taylor sought parole due to new laws affecting life sentences for crimes committed by minors. The attempt appears to have been denied, and Taylor remains incarcerated. The scars of that fateful winter continue to linger. And there you have it, the chilling tale of the Dayton Christmas killings. Remember to hit that like button if you found this video informative, and share it with those who enjoy true crime stories. Thank you for joining us today. And until next time, stay safe and take care. And by the way, to those watching the video, to everybody that's celebrating, Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, stay safe, stay dangerous. Until next time, y'all know what it is, drillers and trappers, we trapping and drilling. Gang!